The architecture is Baroque style, as they say, whatever that is. You kids should know that. We're waiting to get different guides who will take us here and there. This here, I don't know what it is. The name, steeped milk. Probably a performance or something in here. I thought this was poor. Yeah, the lady just said they are ridiculously rich in this abbey. Benedictine abbey, I guess they call it. Anyway, I guess they're redoing part of this, a different part. We're at the back balcony of the monastery in Melk, Austria. And this is the town.
Here's the river. Oh, that's the lock. So what happened to
That's
the
the
river?
Danube out there. That's the Danube, and this is their canal from the city of Melk. I think there's 10,000 people that live here. We're 60 meters, as they say, up from the ground floor to where I'm standing. To the right of the Danube is the countryside. Really pretty and impressive. It's a beautiful day. Down here is a concert hall they have. A different perspective from the hill, from atop this balcony. Just give you a photo of the view. And the beginning of another part of this monastery. They are very rich. Wow. I had to get Mimi right there taking pictures.
This area is
Okay.
very popular in
Salami.
Austria. For example,
This is once again the Benedictine monastery, and that's a swan, of course. They even have those down here, and the walking bridge. I'm going into the library. No pictures in the library. I guess there's, I don't know how many thousands of books are in there, but there's an awful lot to buy. We're going back to the bus, but we walked into, they have a garden area, and this is their garden area. It's I thought it was going to be a lot of flowers and all that, but there are some. And this is one of the buildings, a fountain in the middle, people walking around. Very well done, very well taken care of, like my backyard. See? And Miss Confusion. Here we go. And just outside of the pavilion, it's a cafe also. You can get something, a beer or something, but this is either side of the staircase in is a rose garden. Ma would be really proud of this stuff. She'd be snipping away at these roses, picking them all up. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Just thought I'd take a quickie of this in the countryside in the back. Okay, that's about it. Bye-bye. There's the Danube out there, and this is the back of this abbey. Just quickly along. Austria is really quite beautiful when you're out in the cities or things like that. Walkway, and this is the back of that building or whatever it is where the cafe is. Everything is very well kept, very clean. Okay, that's it for this. See you at the ship. Salami.
12,000 years
We're going to be going through the Dachau Valley now. It's the most picturesque in Austria. We're coming up on a castle, as they call it. He's telling us all about it. I don't know how old it is. It's very old, though. I'll get back to you after. Bye. This castle dates to the 1600s. The fortifications below are even older. Here we are. Nice close-up of the Dachau Castle. I guess it's a cathedral or a church there also, where all the people who live in the area go to attend. And there are people in the water down there. I don't know if they're fishing. There's a canoe. Right over there. Okay. I don't know where this place is, but it's another place coming up. This is a monastery here. We just heard from the tour director. It's very old also, and you know, this is a very Catholic country, Austria. You can believe it. It says something about Roman Catholic Church. Okay. I don't see any monks, but they're in there hiding. Salami. This is a beautiful area. You can see we're coming up to the valley.
So the Dachau Valley was a very rich region in the Middle Ages.
This Dachau Valley is apricots. They grow apricots and vineyards. I mean, I don't know how the hell they do it, because the mountains or the hills on both sides of us, the valley, on the other side, and it's actually a lot warmer in this area because of the valley. The other side of each hill is it's a little cooler.
So it takes much more time before it gets below freezing point here in the area. The vines here.
Many years, the Romans occupied the right side of the valley, and the barbarians on the left side of the valley.
The Roman soldiers were stationed here for many years.
The Romans were here for many years on the right side. So, isn't that interesting? Is this good or what? You don't have to buy a video or anything. Roman Empire. Amazing. Where we are now. Goodbye. Just another little village here, and you can see the bikers along the.
Actually cleans the water, absorb the heavy metal, absorb the pollution.
Many bikers here. By the way, the Danube is clean water. It doesn't look clean, but it's very clean. You can fish, you can swim, you can boat here. Of course, you have to have a fishing license to do that. Okay? A little more tidbit of information for you. Goodbye. Showing the next view is way up on top. It's a castle, Achtung Castle. I think I said it right. It's sort of like a fortress. The Swiss and the Greeks were fighting up there many years ago. That's about all. Way up top there. Wow.
In the 1400s, we have George Schleck, who was and
the guy just told us that up on that there mountain there, the prince or the king who owned it, if he had prisoners, he gave him a choice to either stand on the edge and jump down to survive or starve to death. So you can imagine what kind of a choice that was.
to the right hand side, you might see number.
I'm on the barbarian side now. You can see some of the
left-hand side this time, the Willendorf village.
grapes, vineyards as we call it.
To speak about nowadays the Willendorf village. However, in 1908, an archaeologist from Hungary called Szombathely made a major
And-
discovery. He was called here
Shirley and her
because they were
friends.
building the tiny railway that you might see appearing to the
Toronto.
left-hand side, and they were just doing this preventive archaeological research. And they found what is nicknamed the Venus
David
of
and Beth. Okay. And that's
Willendorf,
Shirley. Goodbye.
which is said to be
Some more of the
and,
countryside
the
here.
discovery was really major.
I don't know
This
exactly
this
what
is
towns
still
these are, but there's
the
always
oldest human
a church or a
representation,
castle
the very
somewhere.
first art, art masterpiece found.
These people are way out someplace. They must get here somehow. Wow.
I mentioned a little bit of it was up to 100 trucks. So very, very
This is a Bulgarian barge with all
much more
new equipment on it or machinery on it. Just thought I'd take this
You
picture.
might be hearing the sirens right now. This is first Saturday of the month. In most countries, European countries, we are testing
The first Saturday of the month, they test the air raid siren in case of a...
Speaking about it, the
Good
house
Lord.
to your right hand side. You have three houses just next to each other.
This is called the town or city called Spitz. And this is a great wine area. You can see the wine
and 1,000
up on the
buckets is
hill there.
calling 56,000 liters, so more than 80,000 or 70,000 bottles basically.
Look at the wine.
So you can see the
Wow.
vineyards are built on terraces.
On
You see,
terraces. Yeah,
they
they
are
build
building with
vineyards on
stones with
terraces.
This is to prevent from erosion.
Huh?
This
Prevents
is the only
erosion.
way you can really keep
Okay, guys. There are no bridges across from one side to the other. You won't later on. It's a World Heritage area, this valley. They're welcoming us. Austria. Although we've been here for a day or two. Pretty cool. Really. The scenery is wonderful. There we go. That's enough. Seen enough.
Slide coming up now. Shelter Church.
Michael's Church coming up on the left.
Church, but first of all, on the choir comes to the left-hand side. Take big attention to the roof. The lower roof just coming out. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The choir.
Another castle up here. Richard or something before it was captured by the Swiss and landed up there. And a year under arrest. Whatever that means. Massive rents that they set for it. Get it back.
He was moved into a fortress in the Rhine River.
And they call it a
The
fortress.
legend says that he's
Not a castle, it's a fortress. And another town.
Every time he would see a fortress, he would sing a song that only him and
And the church.
he
And the church.
and Richard knew. And once
I thought
he came
the
here
valley was
from
going to be
the
empty,
song,
but there's all kinds of stuff here.
Was the refrain, hear the voice of Richard alone.
So some crucifix on the top. Very impressive. This
Massive, amazing.
So across the same river, same water, same color, not blue as you noticed. There's a blue Danube waltz, but the river Danube was and is green. If it rains a lot, it turns brown and grey.
Okay.
Well, as we cross that canal, be ready to look to the right down to the water, and you will see the floating pool or swimming out, a white grey building with obelisks on top, a tower topped by white cupola. You read the name, Urania. She's the Greek muse of astronomy. The name talks about the function. This building of ceramics, porcelain, fabrics, design in one word.
This is their
Design of the
famous,
last 1400 years.
This used to be a canal.
One of the more than
This goes
100
back so many
museums
years I
now,
can't
left-hand
remember.
side. Actually,
But it's
that's
quite a beautiful.
what's left behind
Over 50%
from the monarchy. Not the
this
wars and not
country
the battles, because you read about
is
it in history
green.
books.
They're
But a
very
nice art
big on
collection, like the
green.
one in there on the left, you can appreciate the left. Now, official name of that monument, Liberation Monument. The Red Army liberated Vienna in April 45 to just stay longer than most people had expected. 10 years that Vienna was divided like Berlin. Austria divided like Germany. If you want to see how that looked like, you ought to see the famous movie The Third Man with Orson Welles and Joseph Cotton, post-war Vienna. Meanwhile, we reached Charles, but it changed the performances every evening. Just operas and ballets, and just once a year they play an operetta there, and it's always New Year's Eve, and it's always Die Fledermaus. That's the masterpiece of Johann Strauss, and you normally use the German title. If you translate a Fledermaus, it's a bat. The bat. That's a strange name for an operetta with wonderful melodies. 2 months a year, in the 6th century before Christ, therefore in the 19th century, the House of Parliament is built in Greek style. It's an imitation. Greek revival or a neo-Greek. We turn to the right and you look to the left. Now,
Oh my goodness.
on top, the winger god is Nike, victory riding the quadriga, the warrior of the 4 horses, the Greek goddess, the 3 temples, and the big statue in front of the building. A lady with a gilded helmet. She's the goddess of wisdom, Pallas Athene, and she should be important for the deputies, of course. On the right, there may be the most beautiful garden downtown. So maybe you see the roses shining through. It's Volksgarten, people's hand side. Coming up, and now be prepared to look to the left. 98 meters, 300 feet tall. The City Hall of Vienna. With all the... Just let the tram pass by. Look left, look now. Well, quite a nice office for the mayor of the city. And, well, the life ball is one of the highlights here. It's a safe city, but always better to take care of yourself. So one word on shopping, as I said before, that's not a good thing to support the local economy. Some shops are open, cafes, restaurants, etc. You know, the currency in Austria is the euro. 1 euro is 100 euro cents. Most shops downtown accept plastic money, Visa, MasterCard, and or you go to an ATM machine, of course.
This is a war memorial at the end of 1945 against war, against any more wars. Oh, this stuff here. I can't get the real meaning, but it is a war. These are people who were killed in the war. Let's see, to the concertina we went last night. It's a sketch of by Monet or something. Pretty cool, really. National Library. Maria Theresa is a very famous, she ran the whole city of Vienna. She had 16 children, if you can believe it. Atlas on the left. That Maria Theresa is a Habsburg. The family ran Austria for 600, 700 years. She's the one with all the kids. She was a very strong leader for the country of Austria. Ciao. And Shirley with her new best friend. That's my new best friend too. Oops. This is the famous Lippizan. You can see they're born black, but I don't know how many they have. All stallions. Lippizan stallions. Famous. This is a riding school. There they are. Lippizan stallions. This is where they house them all.
They go on tour and they also go on vacation. In summertime, July,
You can smell them too. You can't see them very well, but you can smell them, that's for sure. They perform right across the street here. I missed that one. They're really well treated. My God. Really?
I guess they don't get out to pasture.
No.
A capital is to jump up and kick out the hind legs. So they're
This is the end of the stallion area.
I thought that one was going to turn around and face us. But it
I know he did for a minute, but he
for a
stopped.
second and then he didn't.
Camera shy, I guess. Another Catholic church. Another Catholic church sitting here. Wow, listen to this thing. All these statues. St. Michael's Square we're in right now where the church is and one of the Lippizan stallions. We're following this, our tour guide, or one of the guides.
However, this pistachio green building is quite
I don't know. Shirley is disappointed because it's Sunday and all the shops are closed, so we can't stay downtown really. We're going down to the Vienna's most famous pastry shop. There we go. Shirley. This is the coffee house and the pastry shop. Located in the most expensive area of Austria.